Let me continue on with what Father Kevin was talking about yesterday. Ignatius goes to Loyola. His doctor, actually from Paris, had recommended he get his native air because he had these recurring illnesses, which actually he'll have for the rest of his life. The doctor thinks that he'll get better if he goes home for a little while, and his health actually does recover in Loyola when he's there. But when he had left Loyola, he had gone through this conversion, but by and large, his reputation in the town of Loyola, was not all that good, for so many years of his life. So when he came back, he refused to stay at the castle of Loyola, stayed at the local hospital, began to help, and would even climb a tree to preach to the people because he wasn't very tall, and so large were the crowds that gathered that he needed a little boost to his height. And this what change in him probably is what drew a lot of people, but also because he was the son of the local nobility, that drew people, and also because his message was so focused on reforming your life and living for God as best you could. And Ignatius did a remarkable amount of work in the short time that he was there in Loyola. And he always remembered it, it seems, with a great deal of fondness, that he was able to go home. He never would come back to his home ever again. And I wonder if he ever expected that he would go back, except that the doctor had sent him there. And then after that, he would then go on his way and, back up to Venice. He had brought letters to some of the families of his early companions, and those letters, and plus his presence, helped to reconcile their families to the fact that their children, their sons, had taken a radically different path than had been expected. But there were probably some tense conversations, but Ignatius faced that because it seemed to be what God was calling him to do. And then leaving Spain, never to return, he set his eyes on Jerusalem, where all of them were hoping to go soon.